That shit made me a boss. This journey took some time. We put in overtime. Make sure my brothers grind, so all my brothers shine. And they want me to fold, but I remain the same. I'll die for my bros, and that'll never change.
And what's good, YouTube? It's Supreme J here. Now today we are in a whole nother back room, and that is because we got something crazy today to review for you guys. This shoe has caused a lot of controversy and a lot of hype, and I finally get to touch it in person. Probably the only day of my life that I'll touch this shoe, and it's my size too, which is crazy. But shout out to the boys at Raw Kicks 209 for allowing me to review this highly coveted shoe, probably the most expensive reselling shoe that'll drop this year. Basically, you had no chance to get the shoe if you're watching this video. Put it like that. Just get into it. These are the trophy room ones, and take a look at the box. All right, you know, the traditional Jordan 1 box, but they went all out with it. A navy top, and you know, the stars on the side, which is cool. You can see these were from Stadium Goods. Take a look at that. So yeah, that's nice and all. Opening up the box, in here we have the trophy room like certificates. So which ones are these? I'm trying to see. I think these are like 523, unless that's wrong. It says 523 right there. I'll check on the shoe, but yeah, so you get this special little paper and stuff. You can check on the back as well. And the wrapping paper is normal though, so nothing else in the packaging for that. And let's just get into the shoe, because it's kind of mixed feelings on the shoe, especially when I seen it in person, or not in person, on pictures. So here's the shoe. And you guys can see that it is a Chicago 1 colorway, but it is iced and glittered, and there's a couple more unique things about it. But let's just get into it as always from the outsole. So taking a look here, we have the iced out outsole, but it's almost like a milky outsole. If anything, it's not as iced out. And you got the stars on the bottom, which is cool. And then you get to the midsole, and it's a little bit of a faded white. It looks a little bit more aged. It's not your traditional just bright white outsole. And then you get to the upper, you have leather right here, which I'm not gonna lie, guys, this leather isn't amazing quality right here, at least. And then you got the swoosh, the black swoosh right there of leather. And then the cool part of the shoe though that I do like is that you have this glitter ice effect on the shoe, and it looks a lot better in person. It honestly goes hard. It actually makes the shoe almost not even look red when the glitter is hitting it. It almost looks like a little bit of a different color. Like right here it looks red, but you can kind of see right there in the edges of it how it's a little bit more glittered and like gets lightened up. So it's a really unique type of shoe as far as that goes, and I'm not sure how this will wear off in the future if you actually wear these shoes. But yeah, you can see it's just covered all over for the red upper on that, and then you can see the little signature right there, which is cool. The tongue, you have your traditional just tongue with, you know, the Nike Air on the back, and that's where it's actually numbered as well. So these are pair 8,437 of 12,000. Right here it says rumor has it, and then the other pair of shoes will say something else, which I'll read to you guys right now. But I just also want to take out the extra laces that you guys get. You guys will get some red laces and some white laces. And then you can see right here, this is, I believe, the Stadium Goods tag that it has. And on the inside, this is actually something that's really, really unique. It has the trophy room stitched on to the insole. Usually it's just printed on and it'll rub off if you wear the shoes, but this time it's actually stitched on, which I think that's pretty cool. Alrighty, so continuing on, we have the second pair of shoe here. Now the second pair of shoe is identical to the first shoe on the outside, at least. You have the signature there as well, and you can see it just has the glitter all over. And then, oh, so it actually says rumor has it on both pairs of shoes, and same thing with the stitching. Now let's go ahead and let's get a little comparison going between these, which are like $3,000, and these, which go for like $500 to $600, I believe. So right off the bat, you can see here, this is actually a red shoe. This is kind of like it's so glitter that it's not red anymore because it has like a pearlescent white look to it. So, you know, the red gets diluted. A couple other differences is that these are, especially like if you just bought these, this is like a real icy bottom. This is like right in between of almost being just a white milky outsole. Another difference is that this is a pure white and this is a little bit more of a sail white. But the biggest difference to me, which I think is really surprising though, is the fact that this leather quality on the Origin Story ones is insane. I mean, just look at how tumbled it is, and it's not just on the white, it's on the red leather too throughout the whole shoe. And remember, this has the little hits of 3M on the shoe, so you know they put, I don't even know how it works, how they put the 3M on there, but they were able to put it. They put the glitter on the shoe, but the shoe just feels stiff. Like there's been times where I've had to like bend and whatnot in the shoe, and I've been fine. I feel like if you had to like bend or even walk in the shoe and it creased, it would look horrible. And these are both size 10.5, so yeah, you can see a little comparison here of how they look. The tongues, the insides. The Origin Stories just had a blue insole with the red Nike Air that got rubbed off already. And so yeah, these came with red laces with the blue tips, and then these come with 3 laces. So I'm gonna be honest, right? You take away the hype, you make both of these, let's say both of these had 1 million pairs produced. Which one do I like better? I like the Origin Stories better. You know, I think the 3M is cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for stuff that's shiny. And these are really glittery, which makes them really dope. But I don't know, I'm just a fan of Spider-Man, right? And one thing that I can appreciate is that this leather quality on these ones is insane. This is stiff. So that's just kind of like weird to me, you know what I mean? It's like some really stiff leather. But yeah, so taking away the hype and whatnot, yes, I would rather have these. I'm gonna give you guys some B-roll footage. I wish I could put these on since they're my size, but obviously I can't. And just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
I be sticked up, got that Glock with a switch, I say sticked up. I don't give a fuck about your comments, got my double cup. I done fell in love once or twice, that shit me fucked up. If you want something out of me, just watch me smoke my fucking blunt. I be worried way too much about my fucking future, thinking will I make it out, all of this confusion. Sometimes it gets hard when everyone thinks seeing you down is amusing. Some days I just be up in my head, so I make some music. Then I'll pop a perk or two, now I'm too high, yeah I'm too angelic.